too bad, man. I just got it. Don't do me too bad, baby. Okay. All right. I'm finna fix it right now. Am I black on your side? Okay, big.
A live look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodge Stadium. A week one showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note.
I be wanting to run it like me and my partners. We got a Madden league that we be playing in.
Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend
Georgia Tech making some noise in college football last season, going 9-4. This team was strong in the ACC at 6-2 overall. Brent Key looking to keep that consistency and continuity heading into 2026. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Yellow Jackets kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
See if I can build these Buffaloes up.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. He wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got...
Boy, this leg is fucking me up.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Hosley. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Georgia Tech. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Looking for space. It's Hosley. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hosley. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
I ain't gonna even lie to
First
you.
down and goal, I
can't
bet you
stand
the
that play
percentages
called
are really
pull-out
high for
shit.
run,
I
and this
hate
defense
that
was
shit.
ready for it. They got to match the
That shit's
physicality
stupid.
right here, right now in this situation.
A very productive play on
Oh
first
yeah,
down.
most definitely, but I
And
don't
he
like
takes
it.
it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Good 6 though.
What
Good
a
6.
luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I got in this shit for the human play though. That's what I got in the league for human play. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's open on the right. Gets away from one. Finds some space. All kinds of room to the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Yeah, this damn lag and pissing.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Looks like he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
First play of the period, first down here. Running inside, it's Hosley. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Open the door.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
I'm playing somebody. Okay. I'm just signed up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. After the run, now to throw. That's caught. It's Addison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Let's see what he can do with it. Quick step and go. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
The corners are walked up tight. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Perry. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
From the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Hosley. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mendoza. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Buffs.
What a nice job by the defense. Getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from his own end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Hosley. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go right back to him.
Hey.
Maybe a crease. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Okay.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Really good 3rd down defense, man. Understanding the sticks and getting him in 3rd and long, first of all, is where they won first. And then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a 4th down and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this D.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. First carry of the season for this transfer. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Smart man, smart man.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Perry. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest versus the Akron Zips. And it's the Demon Deacons looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half.
He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
330. Yep, he is.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake.
Good play action.
Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Snags it, and he's open. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Mendoza. Throwing right.
Oh.
That's reeled in. It's Allen. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Goes high to pull it in. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
A spectacular one-hand grab. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Hosley. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Perry. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Good pick.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Damn.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
They'll go to the counter play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Throws for the tight end.
Man, you threw right to the person. Fuck.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Get your punk ass out of here.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
And they sniffed that draw out. When a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
How about the big fella? I know this
My
is not in his job description to pick off
man.
passes,
I don't
but
know why
the
he's doing
eye-hand
this.
coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air, and it was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Well, shit, it might be that, but hell, it might be everybody at my house on the internet too.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Young. Hard running there. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Damn, his ribs broke. Fuck.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Maybe a little longer.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to pass. Got it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Oh, that's your dude.
This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route tree. I mean, what can't this guy do?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Good
Oh,
kick.
look, Ma, one hand.
Good kick.
Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the big mid up there and hauling it in.
And how about the play by the tight end, bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw and reeled it in.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Young. Makes one man miss. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. Rides to the back. Fighting off the defender.
There you go.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Get what I need.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He breaks the tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Perry. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Run in the red zone. It's Young. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Not him.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game. But with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. And I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
No, roughing the pass.
Late hit.
I
Moves
need
the ball
it.
up 15 yards.
I need it. Let me get there. Hey, I got to do what I got to do. I'm Jerry Jones.
I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first and goal there.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards.
Hey, he wasn't even. I wasn't even on his. I wasn't even on his list at first. If I'd have shot up to like number 2 now.
Here late in the football game with the lead.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass.
Damn.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
I'm trying to shoot for a little bit more than 3.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
What the hell?
And he tried to put the touch on it, but it's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead and kick a field goal here and make this a 2-possession game.
Damn leg. Fuck.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. And boy, was that last missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Pressure coming.
Wow.
Sit down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Trying to beat the D deep.
Oh,
and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Trying to run, it's Hosley. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And in a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the drop, but the defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They'll run it here on third and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! A huge
player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout.
Throws it deep. It's in.
Good game, good game, good game.
Gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that.